Okay. To do the dumbbell bench press, the first step is the setup. So we're going to take the weights, place them right on your thighs here, so that way once you sit down, they're resting on top here. And then in order to avoid having to do a bicep curl to lift these up, we're basically going to kind of kick up with your calf here. So you're going to kick and bicep curl at the same time using momentum. Once they're up at your chest, you can lay back as needed. And then once you're here, we're just going to ground your heels and your feet. We're going to lift your butt off the bench a little bit. So you should feel your butt cheeks squeezed, and it's going to shift the weight onto your shoulder blades. We're going to keep your shoulder blades kind of pinched together. Press up at the top. So here, you should feel your shoulder blades kind of squeezing together, and all the weight from the dumbbells is basically resting on your shoulder blade pinned against the bench. So you're going to try to keep your shoulder blades in the same position as we lower your elbows down and then press them back up. Your goal is to keep the shoulder blades pinned to the bench the entire time and keep the hips just slightly elevated here. Once you're done, you can either lower them down here and push them to your thighs as you sit back up, or when you come down, if you're struggling, set them down on the floor and just make sure you don't have anything or anyone in the way of the weights there. So when you're doing this, what you should feel is a mixture of your chest and a little bit of the front of your shoulders working to push the weight up, but you should also feel your shoulder blades pinned to the bench. Your shoulder blades, you don't want to be moving back and forth here. You actually want to keep them pinched back and grounded to the bench. That's what's going to stabilize and keep everything in a good position. Otherwise, you'll feel your butt cheeks working as you kind of lift your hips up off the bench. So that's going to be kind of helping stabilize you, and you should just feel kind of a constant tension and maybe even a fatigue there.